in the military, right? Are you guys allowed to have political views,
Hell
or
no.
no?
No.
No, you already waived that rights.
Yeah.
Or
You
you cannot even criticize the government.
Oh no. You can't. You keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. We don't have a First Amendment no more.
really.
Yeah. That's the
Wow.
first right you give up.
Mm.
So you
Give it.
gotta abide to whatever the government say.
Yep. Yeah, whatever the
You just their
channel command.
servants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Wow.
Sorry, yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you think everyone should do like go to the military at one point of their life?
Or even if it's just for like a month, just to
Yeah.
experience it.
Mm-hmm.
Experience is completely different. So this is one of the
Here is your reminder.
I
this
just
is one yeah. So this is one of the things that I want the military to do. Like a lot of people were in charge of this position, like officers,
Mm-hmm.
Sunlight break.
they don't actually know what comes with the headache of the job or the requirement they're asking low enlisted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking that before they become an officer, so for example, you take command of a company,
Mm-hmm.
like a company commander,
Mm-hmm.
at least spend a day or two in each section of the company
To learn about it.
to learn about it,
Mm-hmm.
to understand what those people go through.
Yeah.
So when you sit in the driver's seat, when you start making decisions, you will understand the effort
Mm-hmm.
and the stuff they take, like those people, the time they take to make those things go into, instead of you go in their face saying that shit is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That will help with the communication level,
Mm-hmm.
and it will help with the trust level.
Interesting.
But again, if you could have like each team what they do, if they have like a paragraph or summary of what they do, and then put it into like a PowerPoint or something, and then you can look at it, read it, because sometimes as a taking that leadership role, you might not have the time to spend, let's say, certain hours here, go over there, certain hours here, because maybe your task would be to do something else.
Man, we do have the time. Trust me.
Oh, okay.
Because you already have a leader already in charge, right? So before they do the transition,
Oh, okay.
you know what I'm
Before the
saying?
transition.
Before you do the transition, before you pick up the position, right? Because they all do it. Because we do the layouts where we lay out every equipment that we have and sign for it before we transfer our power. So before you do that, right? While you're doing that, right? Spend time with those people in those key positions that will make the company run smooth or the battalion run smooth. So you know how that entity works. So when you make that decisions, you will understand that, oh, this thing's going to take a long time. So let's give these guys ample amount of time. Most of the time, things just go downhill, and you don't have enough time. You just got to make it happen.
Yeah.
And I don't understand it. And sometimes things just happen like this, and you got to happen like this. You got to be a Moses.
Mm-hmm.
Happen, Moses. Happen, get it done. But
Interesting.
if that happen, it's understandable. But if you know that you want to do something, give the guys as much time as possible.
Yeah. Interesting. So
Okay.
going
So,
big final question I got. Do you think that the military itself stands for something positive, or follow up to that is, do you think it can be heavily influenced by other organization for bad things like political
If you can
influence?
answer the question, if not, because you said your first amendment has been taken.
Yeah,
So
they can't
if,
take it.
if you
But
can,
I'll tell
man,
you,
you know what?
I'll tell you.
if you can, if
In
not,
my opinion, I think the military is meant for good things. But
Like aside from defending our country, aside of the defense part of it.
let's be honest though. If we take action, we're the bad guy. If we don't take action, we're still the bad guy.
Mm,
So it's hard.
so
interesting. So how what do you mean by if you don't take action, you're still the bad guy?
So-
Like if you don't go to another country and help out and
Yes.
stuff like that?
Yeah, the label us as bad.
Mhm.
And then when we do act and try to protect those,
Mm-hmm.
they still label us as bad.
Okay.
So it's hard for you to be a good guy, no matter what.
But how though? How do you categorize help?
See, that's the question
Mm-hmm.
that I don't even know the answers to. Because you can help people in so many ways.
Mm-hmm.
You can help people spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, and you can actually be there the whole time with the person without not actually doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, we have helped a lot of people no matter what in every aspect except being there physically so far.
Okay.
And we trying so hard not to involve.
That makes sense. I mean, that makes sense, right? Because it's like you said, like if they do intervene like certain things, people see it as either good or bad, and if they don't, and that is because like like most people like outside of the United States do look up to the United States for as that world superpower, But yeah, man, it's very interesting just seeing how the military operates and
Yeah.
how those calls are being made. But I know you did mention that you do not have any rights anymore to like have political views. But do you have the right to vote? Do people in the
Yes.
military do?
Yeah,
Do
we
you
do have
vote?
the
You
right.
just don't have to say like who you're voting for.
Yeah, I just don't.
How much influence does the military have on like selecting like
I'm gonna tell you right now,
presidents?
the military likes to vote, because
They love to vote.
yeah, we have to because
Okay.
a lot of people don't see how significant that is for us. It's very significant because that affects us significantly.
Yeah, because I do think like the president is like the main commander of like the entire
Yeah,
military, right?
yes, he is the
Okay,
commander,
yeah.
the commander in
Chief in
chief.
command.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have to vote. So we take that things very seriously.
So does that influence like your contract and stuff like that? Is that why? Like where your
Oh,
money is
that- yeah,
invested and
yeah,
everything
yeah.
like that?
It's way more than that.
Okay.
Way
So-
more than that.
Do you think that $5 billion that Biden sent over to Ukraine was a good idea?
I don't know about that.
Who's this guy?
I just told you.
Did you say 5 billion?
questions today, bro.
Did you say 5 billion? I think
5
it's more than
billion.
that.
I think it was 5 billion, right? That's what I thought it was.
Or they're trying to send 90
I'll be
billion
honest
more.
with you. I don't pay attention to the news. I don't listen to the news. By the time I notice about the news, it probably be 2 months.
That's good,
Come on,
man.
lady, that's
Yeah.
good, man.
That's good because you might be pissed off. So
Yeah, so I don't listen. I don't even know what's going on today.
Yeah.
Like the last thing that I found out was a hot wake in New Jersey. Right?
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
like a couple days ago.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just found out today.
You just found out
You
today.
just find out today.
Yeah, life must be good for this
I
guy.
know,
man.
right?
It's
Yeah,
operating
like-
in slow motion.
Yeah, like I told you, like I don't pay attention to the news like that.
Yeah.
because
yeah, man. I feel you, man.
It's
I got my
crazy-
own.
How do
You see?
I
some
got my
crazy
own,
stuff,
I got my
bro.
own news channel.
Yeah.
So you see what it is. This I feel like that's one of the disadvantage
It's not a disadvantage.
of being in the military.
Oh yeah.
How so?
I mean, because you can't say a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but you gotta remember though, this is this
I guess it makes sense. Look at it from this way, right? Let's say, I mean, you've committed to like serve this country, right? And that's like your that's your job, right? And you want to make sure also like you don't have like split like opinions and stuff because that would make like decisions like like whoever like is the commander in chief like it will make it like very difficult for them to like make like specific decisions if the team itself is like splitted,
But you have to
So it's
understand.
very easy like if the country's on attack, it's very easy for like for them to be attacked when even like the team within the country is not even like working towards the same goal.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But you have to understand too, right? We all have our internal feelings, right? We have our belief and all of that
Yeah.
stuff, right? Yes, you signed up to defend the country, this and this and that, right? But at the same time, some of the stuff that you're going through is like you're shaking your head.
Yeah, that,
Right.
that is actually one of the questions I wanted to ask him, right?
But
Like
I'm-
how
It's
do
like,
you
does it really make sense?
But I'll tell you right now. Let's be honest. That we don't know the whole thing. We don't know the whole truth. We don't know what difficult conversation that happen behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what options they got. You know what I'm saying? So based on the options they have, they make the best decision based for everybody. Some people
Yeah.
might like it, some people might not like it.
Yeah.
But overall, that was the best logical decision because now, when you're in that kind of position, you're the most powerful man on earth. It's kind of hard for you to please everybody. If you're pleasing everybody, I don't think you're doing anything right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Some people just got.
But are you pleasing everyone because of a particular motive? Right? Because everything has a motive, right? So this is how the world is. It's all about money.
Of course.
It's all about money.
Yeah, especially with like
That's what it is. That's
politicians.
just the simple stuff. Business is all about money. Politics is all about money. The major influence, it's money. If it's money, if it benefits you, the chief of whatever, or it benefits you, the politician, or benefits you, the entrepreneur, as long as it's money, it's benefiting. That's what you're gonna choose.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. But again, you signing up all of that stuff, which yes, it makes sense. I can't use my Sri Lankan passport anymore.
You cannot.
I cannot use it.
Why not?
I mean,
Oh,
I
once you
yeah, I can't use it.
naturalize this,
No, not even naturalized. I can't use it. The job I'm doing, I can't use it at all. I've denounced it. Yeah. So
I guess a trade off though.
again, that's the trade off. But as long as I'm doing the job I'm doing.
So
I
when you're
can't
going
use
back home, what do you get? Like a visa?
No, yeah, I get the
Yeah, I think you're a foreigner now in your own country.
but
Diaspora.
yeah, you can. I mean, as long as you
I gotta
you
look
have
into
the,
that too, man.
Yeah,
I don't
me
even
too,
know if
bro.
I'm probably like in the same boat, man.
It's weird, bro. It's weird.
but as long as you're doing the job, you can't use it. But again, once you're done, you're not doing that type of job anymore. I mean, Sierra Leone offers dual citizen. You could always get back your, Sierra Leone citizen, your passport. That's what
That
you need
is
to get.
interesting, yo.
You didn't know that?
Nah.
Nah, you
Look at
denounce
this,
that
right?
bullshit,
Look at
man.
this. The question actually that I wanted to ask, right, is how do you balance like your personal values with like your job, like if it's not aligned at all, right? And I'll give you an example, right? Let's say, like I'm a Muslim, right? And if I look at like my religious values, right, like I should be praying like every Jumu'ah, right, every Friday, right? But my job is not gonna let me take off every Friday to do it.
Yeah.
So now I have to like trade off, that one personal value, just go to work on most Fridays, and unless if Friday is like a holiday, then I'll use that to go to Jumu'ah prayer, and in various ways also. Let's say you may have like a specific belief in like gender and like all these things, but at your workplace, some of those things are not allowed. You're not allowed to cross like certain lines and stuff. But because you work there, you just have to abide to those rules. And how do you balance those like in the military also? Because I know it's probably very similar things that you also have to go through. But like, how do you?
Because they
balance
allow
it,
it now.
Yeah,
Yeah, they allow it now.
They do allow it.
Yeah.
And they
If you want to be a man, you want to be. They allow it.
Yeah, we have
Understand?
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. You heard. Yeah.
You didn't even read that?
Rewind. I don't think I heard it right.
Yeah. If you want to wear, lipstick, that's what you want to be. You can be.
We have regulations for certain
Yeah.
stuff. So in AR 607-1, it shows especially what you can wear on uniform and stuff like that. So we do have those. That's one of the reasons I like the military, because I can leave at any time. All I have to say, I'm going on an appointment. If my appointment sleep, I can leave. My pay still gonna get picked up. And I come back, the job's still gonna be there. The work's still gonna be there. Nothing changed.
Your appointment is sleep.
Yep. Yeah, but
I got for her to take a
yeah,
nap.
I like that.
yeah, but I got my appointment. But they do give us the time though. If I wanted to do worship, like you get the time, you have all the time.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then for personal stuff, it's difficult sometimes if you're in the field. I don't know if you know what that means.
Yeah, of course. I understand.
So if you're in the field,
You
it's
know what?
hard for you to do stuff, but they give you ample amount of time to be able to get your fears aligned and stuff like that. But right now, when we're back, like right now, it's just like a normal job. But the only thing is, I don't have to use no PTO. I still get paid.
Yeah, that's bullshit for us.
How is the gender pronouns, right? Because I know like the military is like it's very huge in like commands and stuff. Are those like going on to like construction also because of the gender pronouns? And stuff?
I just so far it's going.
No, I'm trying to understand, man.
That's why we
No,
don't. No, that's why we don't use names or stuff like that. That's why we use words like.
Sorry, yes, sir. I heard that a lot of time.
Like trainee or.
So you
or
guys don't say
training,
sir,
like,
man, sir.
No, sir, ma'am. It's officers. It's when you salute officers. For us as an enlisted, you just say sergeants. Sergeant, so, sergeant, blah blah blah, sergeant.
Their last name.
Yeah. For us, the sergeants, if like for example,
And a sergeant could be a male or a female, right?
Yes.
Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, so it's easier that way. So you're not gonna be wrong at any point. In
How about
time.
a pansexual can be a sergeant? Also?
Yeah, everybody can be that. We don't discriminate, my boy.
I like that.
As long as you can get the job done, hey, you
That's
got the
it.
rank. That's it, man.
Have you ever had to deal with that?
Man, I deal with craziness every day.
So my man's used to.
So it's
It's
crazy.
my
You
life.
think it's crazy?
It's a story of my life,
Yeah,
man.
every day, man.
But
Because
it's
you gotta understand though, the military is completely different type of people.
Yeah.
You get different type of people, different type of
Different
races.
backgrounds,
Yeah,
all of
different
that.
backgrounds, different environments. So all those people came from somewhere different. Their attitude, their mentality, the way they act, the way they move is completely different from your own. You have to understand how to move around those people.
Yeah.
And certain people, they need a certain kind of attitude for you to talk to them, for you to get something to do with it. So you have to play the game. You have to figure out what your guys need for them to get the job done. And if you can figure it out, you'll be a successful leader.
Interesting.
Okay. This has been an interesting conversation.
Yeah, man.
I've learned a lot.
I did, man. I was like,
Definitely.
man, some of the things that I've learned today, man. I don't know where else I could have,
You
picked
know,
up those skills.
and you just kind of solidified the reason why I'm happy I didn't go to the military.
Hey, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
The military's not for everybody, okay?
This guy.
It's not for everybody. Some people hate it. Like, really hated it.
In fact, I hate wearing uniform. I hate wearing uniform.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Some people like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you have problems with people telling you what to do and yelling at you, screaming at you, and you get pissed off, don't do this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, don't do it.
That's a good advice, yeah.
Yeah, if you know you have problems with taking orders or you get pissed off when somebody yell at you, this is not for you.
But wait though, I don't mind that if the pay's good.
The pay is gonna.
I mean,
Nah, man.
You pay me
Yeah.
good, I don't mind.
At the beginning, it's not.
It takes
He
a
would
toll
get down
on
on
you.
his knees.
After time goes on, the pay is good. It's worth it. As time goes on, you're the one gonna be yelling at people.
You
Oh,
get,
so
yeah,
it's
man.
like a
It switch-
payback.
Yeah, it switches. So as time goes on, you have to teach other people. That's why it's very vital for me when I told you all that understanding what you do and knowing your job gives you way more credibility among soldiers.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I just don't want to get there just because of my rank. You have to respect me because of my rank. I want you to respect me because of
What
me.
you can do.
Yes, what my personality is.
I got that.
So a lot of higher up don't have that. We only respecting them because of the insignia in their chest.
Okay. So, do you feel like what kind of person would be best for the military? Someone that's like really chill and kind of like social, or someone that just knows how to take orders, follow orders?
No, we need all. To be honest, honestly.
You heard him
Everybody-
win it
I
all.
mean, it sounds like a
He trying
recruiter,
to
man.
recruit, man.
Yeah, it sounds like a recruiter.
No, we do need it all. So you gotta understand, like, even if you're not social, right? Let's say you want to learn your social skills. We have that for you to improve. Let's say you're good socially, but you're not good with time management. We have that. All right. Let's say, for example, you don't know what you want to do with your life. You need structure. You need stability. We have that. Let's say, for example, you want to go to school. You can go through different aspects. You can go National Guard. You can go Reserve. You can go active National Guard or Reserve at National Guard.
Coast
or
Guard.
Active Coast Guard. All of that. You got all that options to do that.
Yeah.
And this is why I don't know why recruiters are having a tough time getting soldiers into the military. You don't have to. The military sells itself.
Yeah.
You just need to figure out what the person needs in their life. And then you tell them about that aspect of the military.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Because a lot of recruiters just wanted to push money. But certain people got different priorities in their life.
Yeah.
And you need to figure out what's their priority is.
Interesting.
Is there like that's like a max number of like people that needs to be in the military, that needs to serve in the military, like a percentage of like the population? Because I mean, it's almost like you never heard somebody get like fail like at least the initial like recruiting phase of it. It's like everybody get their fit chance to like go to like basic trainings and all that.
Not
Is
everybody.
it not everybody?
No. So
What would
there's
make you
certain-
not make it to that step?
There's certain procedures that go with it. So 90% of the people who don't get into the military is the background check. 90% fail, like right there, that background check. And then when you
Do they also do like drug tests and all that?
yes,
That makes sense.
That also included on the background check.
How about credit score?
And then
Credit score.
don't worry about that.
I think the lower it is, the better you have a chance.
yeah.
It's like, come on.
Yeah, the credit score, that got nothing to do. That's if you want to get a security clearance.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
for
Yeah.
security clearance. But everybody is like different. So medical is another thing where people fail. Yes. The medical part too. After the background check, the medical. And then as you can see, that's after the pass the HAZVAB though. The HAZVAB is another big chunk of the test. But as you can see, the military want more people, so now it's easier.
Yeah.
Like super easier.
Interesting.
That's good. You should be a recruiter.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I tried.
Yeah, man. I'll bring you business, man, if there's a commission, man.
Oh, there's always a commission.
There is?
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
say
always a
less.
commission.
That'll be my side gig now, man.
There's, we have a friend that we're trying to get into the military. His name is Akeem.
Sign like him up, man.
Wait,
Nah, I'm joking.
Nah, I tell him.
We always mess around with him.
I tell him, man. Even if you're messing around with them, tell him go.
We trying to get him off the computer. He sits in front of the TV a lot.
Shit.
Good luck with that, man.
Go to the military, go to boot camp. You ain't gonna be sitting in a lot of TV. You gonna sit it
Yeah.
up.
You guys even have TV?
No, you don't get that luxury until you get to your duty station,
Okay.
and then you can buy it yourself.
What's the luxurious life in the military? What does it look like? If you can describe it.
Oh,
In terms of like
Yeah, what's like your
The-
internet
yeah.
like and all that
the
stuff?
internet, the gadgets you get to use.
we got them. Okay, well, you know what? I ain't gonna talk about everybody else. Let me talk about my lifestyle.
See, yes, sir.
Okay, so when we go to the field, there's two. This is how I rate it. There's three types of people. All right, you got the army people, the who. You got the people who don't give a fuck, and then you got the people who want to do everything by the book, everything. Me, on the other hand, I'm the person I don't really give a fuck. I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay? So whatever it is what it is. We just do it. Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
But when I go to the film, I try to live the most comfortable life ever. So since I already know I'm going to the film, so I bring my tent, I bring my shower, I bring my mat.
So this is even in Texas.
Yes.
So you guys sleep there?
In training,
Or
like
training?
in the woods and stuff.
Oh.
I bring my stove.
That's
I got-
luxury.
Hey, yes. I got my computer where I can watch TV if I want to. Bring my
Yeah.
PlayStation if I don't have time. I have all that option if I want to. But there's certain times when training is so significant, and I don't eat the MREs ever when I go to the film.
Really?
Why
The
is
only
that?
time I ever eat the MREs was when I was in basic training. I didn't got no choice. But
What
the
is it?
moment-
Those packet food?
Yeah, the moment where I have a choice,
Yeah.
I never
Stay
eat
away
the
from that.
MREs. I stay away from it.
Why
Is that not
guys?
good?
Certain part of the MRE is good. For me and you, it's not good. We have to eat the halal MREs. There's different MREs. We got halal MREs, we got the kosher MREs, and we got the MREs. Yeah. So I stay away from the MREs.
Okay, that makes sense.
And the MREs, the MREs keep your stomach all intact, so you don't go to the bathroom. So and it give you a lot of energy. And when you eat it,
They got caffeine and that stuff.
oh yeah, a shit ton of caffeine.
That's
You got
crazy.
caffeine, you got snacks.
What are they feeding you guys, man?
They got
And I think it's like almost 6,000 calories
Oh wow.
for that one bag.
Wow.
6,000 calories.
So it's similar to. It sounds like that's what the people that go to space also eat. The packaged food, right?
Yes.
Oh shit,
Well, you don't want that, man. 6,000 calories.
man.
Man,
And we
that,
got-
that's gonna get you full. You know, God damn, I know I'm not full, man, but I feel full.
I should fill you
I've
up.
seen somebody eat 3 in one sitting.
What?
Yeah. 3 in one sitting. Cause when you doing training, man, I'm telling you, man, this food sometimes tastes good, man. Like I said, if
That's
you-
18,000
yeah, when
calories.
you're hungry, man.
Can you sneak in Chick-fil-A in there? Can you order it, put it in your backpack, something like?
You can't do that.
We got a victim.
Wait. You're saying you cannot even bring your own food?
You cannot, but some people do.
Some people do.
Oh yeah, man. I don't think I could do that, man.
Some people do.
I mean, if I can get away with it, shit, Chick-fil-A.
50 McChickens.
Some people do. Most people do when we on like gonaries and stuff like that. Because gonaries, we always close to the range, and there's always access towards it.
Man, you must be looking forward to like just going in the city so you can, do some of the normal stuff, huh? Is
I
that
tell
like
you-
a common feeling like in the military?
When
I can't wait to go in the city, man.
No, when I'm here in Maryland, they look at me. I'm weird because the way I move,
Yeah.
and the way I do stuff is completely different from everybody else. And you can tell I'm not from around here. But
What do you mean, like in the military?
Yes, because I find the most logical spot to be at when I'm in certain spot. Like I'll find that one spot where I want to be at, where I see the whole thing. Like the way I move or the way I interact with people is
You
different.
move tactical.
Yeah, I move tactical. I move slow. And then when I go to the club, I don't even drink that much. And if I
Yeah.
do drink, and it's not to a certain amount. And I still know everything that moves on. I know who goes in, who goes out.
Mm.
I pay attention to everything. So yeah.
They
But
drink
if you go to
responsibly.
Texas now, you would tell, oh, these are all military people because the way we move is completely different from the way the rest of the other people will move. And the stuff we talk about is completely different from the stuff you all talk about.
Mm.
Yeah. Well,
Man, this, I don't know, man. I'm speechless, man. I felt like, it's like I said, I felt like I know, like, at least basic things about the military, but it sounds like I'm still at, like, 5%, man.
Yeah.
If you all really wanted to
5%.
do, if you really all wanted to do something really fun, one day y'all come to Texas. If we get like something like, I would Last week will be a good time. We do it every year when we have something. When we invite our friends and family come around, and then see what we do, and you can take your followers, your people, and you can witness what we do. Like we have the opportunity where we show the whole family members.
That would be fun, man.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
So y'all can come to Texas or wherever I'm at, and
Yeah.
y'all do the whole military stuff. You're like, man, thank God I didn't do this bullshit.
Muhammad already knew that.
Yeah, I already knew. I mean, another like drawback for me is like, you know, I don't. If I was if I was gonna join it, I won't go to like any colder states. So that was like my thing. I was like, nah, I don't want to go to nowhere. Is it Minnesota where they sent? What's the name?
Yep, North Dakota.
I don't want to go
Minnesota,
none of
all
those
that.
places.
Well,
So, and I figured you do have a choice, but again, you don't have a choice.
yes.
You know, you might say, oh, yeah, they might give you a list, and you pick.
Now
your
you
top
got
five,
options, but you don't
right?
really have a choice.
Those are your options, but they're not
cold.
saying that's where you're going.
Yeah, but I also depend on your MOS based on the jobs.
Well,
So based on the jobs you do, or you
it was gonna be North Carolina because they do an IT there.
yeah. So
You do
if you
IT
do
there.
IT, so you can go anywhere.
Mm.
So you can go every country. Every country you can station
Japan, you
Oh,
know,
yeah,
I would
everybody-
love to go to Japan.
anywhere. Oh, I have a friend of mine
Yeah,
that's
that'd be
going
nice.
to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend of mine who's currently in Hawaii. I have a friend of mine that currently in Alaska. I got some people right now in Korea right now.
What they doing in Alaska, bro?
Fishing? They fish too.
The water's
So
ice
Alaska is
there.
like an airborne unit over there.
Yeah.
Man.
It's like an airborne unit, so they jump out of planes. So
Oh, that would be nice, right, Stephon?
Alaska, not for
Look,
me,
jump,
man.
jump off the plane.
are you scared?
Not for me, bro.
Nah,
Bro, I'm
the
struggling with the
skydiving.
holy right
Yes.
now.
I mean, we
Skydiving
stay
Alaska?
frozen in the air, bro.
Nah, not in Alaska, man. Not in Alaska, man. But yeah, hey, you know what I noticed? Hawaii has like a huge military population there too, man.
Yeah, they got.
It's crazy. Like when you go to like all these bars and stuff, all
Look
these
at
like,
their housing too.
yeah, most of this people, like,
Expensive, bro.
military.
In the millions.
Yeah,
In the millions, bro.
Yeah, you know, Pearl Harbor stuff.
Why you gotta go back to World War II?
I did not go to that place though.
That's the only thing. Whenever they talk about military, talk about Hawaii, Pearl Harbor. It just comes.
That's the one place I did not go to when I was there.
Mm.
I was like, yeah, people talk about they way too much, man.
Yeah.
I don't think if I like, you know.
You know, and when I watch Hawaii
Yeah.
5-0, it's like when they did some scene around there, I was like, oh, this is nice. You know, the weather's nice, even though it rains, but it's nice. It's it's sunny. It's not cold. And I was like, that's nice. Is it? No.
Man, I'm telling you.
Well, this has been great, man. Hopefully, next time you come back to Maryland, we can do another episode. If you can, also if some of your friends could make it as well,
Oh,
we could
my-
pick their brains and see.
So my that's
We
all
need
I'm
the
saying.
outlaws, man.
Yeah.
Look, you don't
The
want that.
outlaws say everything.
The crazy
man.
stories.
Yeah, we got so many crazy stories.
Yeah.
So many of them. We got. Can't tell you. When I went to basic training,
Mm-hmm.
we have this guy. No names, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That would pee on his bed. And he stayed right next to the bathroom. Right next to the bathroom. So every morning before 6 o'clock, right? So we wake up at 5. We clean up, make our beds and everything. Stand for positional attention, wait for the door sergeant to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you come to an easy area, because this area is close to the bathroom, there's always
You smell.
smell
piss
like
smell.
piss.
Damn.
We would bleach the whole damn bay. Every morning, man, we get smoked. Now, when I say smoke, man, we get strong, man. Doing push-up like crazy, sit-ups, man.
But because of him,
We didn't know, because we were like, man, we just scrub this bathroom, man, in and out. We just put Paul Bill each.
Yeah.
Man, this thing, when I say white glove clean, I mean white glove clean. Like, no dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we just did that. For some reason, we can't pass. So we already accept the fate. So one day, that night, You know how you pee when you pee on a bed so much is you suck all absorb all
The
the
foam.
pee and everything. So at one point of time
Mm-hmm.
that thing going to drip. So my man was underneath.
Oh
No.
snap!
My man's got a golden shower.
Unwanted go to the shower, bro.
But it was 2 a.m. at night.
I'll be pissed as hell.
All you heard was man was like punching this motherfucker.
Bro, I'll be fired.
Man, you heard your boom, boom. Everybody
That'll be
wake-
my exit out of the military.
Everybody wake up and then police sergeant show up.
Did he have his mouth open while he was sleeping?
I don't know. Listen, boy, we saw his face. His face is all bad. Everything was like pee.
Damn.
So this time came up. We're like, who the hell is making noise in my fucking bed? So you all don't want to sleep? So you don't want to sleep? So we gonna be outside. Full battle. We went out there, full battle, man. We started low calling. Well, low calling in the one we eat, ILTV, ACH with 60 pounds in our body.
Yeah.
We're low calling. Came back and so we were like, okay, since we already walked out, now let's have the discussion. Who was fighting? Was like, man, this better be good, okay? Because if I can't sleep at night, wake up from 3 o'clock to 6 a.m. in the morning, because it's about time for us to clean the bag, it better be good. And then my man explained, he was like, this one, he pee on himself, and the pee all over. He said, there ain't no way. It's how a grown ass man pee on you. I'm being serious. And then the dress all went to the bed. When she put your hand on the bed, it's soaked. Like the pee was coming down.
Was it drunk? Or is it just a medical
It was
issue?
a medical issue.
Mm.
He lied.
Ah. Yeah, it gotta be medical, man. I
I
mean,
can't tell you that.
nah, that's like grown ass man. That's past
He lied.
18.
He lied. He lied on his medical records.
Yeah, man.
So
I mean,
you
I
gotta
did have a cousin
kick
back
him
home
out.
also
Yes.
that had the same.
You had to kick him out. He lied. Yeah, it's like fraud. He lied about his medical history because it's something that been going on for a while.
Yeah.
It was also like, I don't know what they did to him, but he was end up leaving. My boy he got recommended, but he just got extra duty because he hit another soldier.
Yeah.
He wasn't supposed to, even though.
They got peed on.
I mean, it's a fair. It's a good excuse, man.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's called hazing and bullying.
Damn.
You cannot do that. So yeah,
That's crazy.
those are one of crazy stories.
But yeah, man, I knew one of my the kids I grew up with back home had the same similar medical issue also. Where like he was like pretty grown, but he was still wet in the bed, man. Yeah.
That's a problem, bro.
Man, have you ever seen somebody when you tell them left, it's always like right.
Mm-hmm.
You tell them left, they go right. You tell them right, they go left. That shit is real. When you see it in the movie, you think it's funny and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
It's
But
like dumb.
But that shit is real, bro.
Damn.
You got people who don't know their left and right. They just get in the moment.
How do you
and
fix that though?
They get anxious. They forget. They're nervous.
Oh, like panicking.
Yeah, they're nervous. They're like, I don't want to fuck this up.
Yeah.
Like the India on head. And then that's how they get.
Interesting. What do you think about people like with mental issues getting out the military, like with like severe PTSD and all that stuff? Because there's been cases where a lot of people come from the military and they come back, they have a lot of mental issues, they become abusive and all that stuff. Like, do you think it's just people that are actually deployed and actually go to war, or is it like a specific kind of people, or do you think after a certain time that kind of like rubs off when you become that person after being under so much stress and all that?
Honestly, I don't know, to be honest, but I think mental thing is something that we have to take seriously. It doesn't matter if you're in the military or not. It's not something that it's like, it's overrated. a lot of people overrated it. Like they like don't want to like talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, man, no, he's fine. He's just acting up.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, we don't know.
Yeah.
So I'll say, be patient and try to understand from their perspective
Mm-hmm.
and see why they act like that. At point of a time, those people used to be somebody completely different. Something
Mhm.
did happen. So we just need to figure out and be with them as much as you can to figure out how to help them
Right.
through that difficult situation.
Interesting.
And most of the time, when we don't, that's how people take their life.
Mm.
Okay.
So, what do you think about people like? I think especially around like here, Greenbelt area and stuff like that. You see veterans are outside asking for money and stuff like that, saying, "I used to be a veteran. Please give me money," and all that stuff. How do
So,
they end up in that situation?
Uh, there's only one logical answer I can think about.
Mm-hmm.
It's that if they get out dishonorable
Mm-hmm.
and to a point that you cannot attain a job. Because this point, when you get a dishonorable discharge, based on that, you cannot get a job. So that's why I tell young kids that go into the military, 18, acting tough and stuff like that. Or the military can hammer you for the rest of your life. So don't go out there and then do something dumb and then put that stuff on your record.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it might not seem like that, and that's what happens. Because if you get out honorable, you will be having a disability check. Like you already know about that.
Yeah.
You also gonna have, cause the military got programs. I don't know before, right now they have programs. So whenever you trying to transition from military life to civilian life, they offer classes. They give you opportunity to find jobs. They give you opportunity to create a resume. They give you a list on based on your MOS where can you look for jobs
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Interesting.
Good. Well,
Yeah, man, we've done like 2 hours. Shot,
there you
man.
go. I like that.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
nice.
appreciate
Thanks
the
so much.
information, man. Thank you for coming
Hey,
by.
you guys didn't know, but me and this guy grew up in the same neighborhood, man.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Freetown?
Yeah,
Did
it's
you
like
guys
in the
know
same
each other?
street.
No.
Nah.
Damn.
Well, he was like, man, he's in Big Yard. That's like one of the popular compounds back home also.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. How many people used to live in that in that compound, man?
A lot.
Is it
At
up to
least-
100?
No, I think more than that.
More than 100.
Because
And this
it-
it's like it's not even big in this apartment, right? How big is it? I'm trying to remember
There's
how
some
big.
Like this
Yeah.
building?
No,
Is it big? It's not bigger than this building, is it?
No, it's like I call it. You know how Bladensburg High School there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that area,
Okay.
like that area. Like,
Damn.
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
So, it's like what? 3 buildings.
Mm-hmm.
3 floor, 2 floor, 1 semicolon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even that much. And then every day you come to that area, you always see somebody brand new.
So you always.
I'm not lying.
This is your uncle, man.
Every day.
You've never met them your whole
You
life.
never met them no like it's not even
Man.
there. Every day is
Yeah.
something like every week you will see somebody you never seen before your entire lifetime.
Damn.
Wow.
Every time.
Man, it's very interesting, just growing up and back home, right? Because yeah, where my grandpa house used to be, right? It's kind of probably like just down the road from where that place is, Big Yard. But if anything is happening in there, and that's when there was no internet, no cell phone, no smartphone, or nothing, you would know, man. Somebody's fighting in Big Yard, man.
Everyone can hear.
Yeah, you just like the news just traveled so fast, like something is going on in there. Or but yeah, it's very it was just very interesting just to see how many people. I mean, I thought my grandpa's place had like way too many people in that place already. But when you when you hear about Big Yard, man, it's like Big Yard, man. There's a lot of people
Yeah.
in there.
It's crazy, man. It's a small world.
Yeah,
You will never
Yeah,
know.
man. Small world, bro. You even know him. Look at that. Like,
yeah.
right there. So
Well, yeah, man. Thanks so much for coming on. Yeah,
Yes,
we
sir, man.
hope to
Anytime.
have more conversations with you
yeah,
Oh yeah,
again moving
man.
forward.
thank you for
Yeah,
dropping the knowledge.
of course, man.
I got
Yeah.
no knowledge, man. My
Yeah.
lifestyle's completely different. Yeah, I tell
Yeah,
you.
man.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
what
I'm
it is,
with you
man.
guys,
What is
man.
it called in
Yeah.
like in the workplace? Is it I forgot the name of it.
For what?
It's like your code switch, code, something like that. Well, like your code switch, like your personality in the workspace is
Yeah.
completely
Code
different
Oh yeah,
from
yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, I'm
yeah.
gonna tell you
I
that.
keep
We all
saying-
have that, man. I know I have that. I don't
Yeah,
act
me
the
too,
same way
man.
I
Me
work,
too, man.
like,
I mean,
outside.
I could tell, like some of my teammates, they probably think I'm antisocial.
Yeah.
They probably
They
get.
say this kid's so fun. He
Yeah,
don't talk
he's
too
so
much.
Yeah,
quiet.
doesn't talk too
He
much.
doesn't go
like, nah.
anywhere.
Yeah, me at work, I curse a lot.
Really?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. That's one thing I want to.
One of my coworkers curse a lot too.
That's one thing I want to like work on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to catch myself all the time. Like fuck.
Yeah.
Like I would say fuck for everything. Like it's crazy.
No, look. On a serious note, though, like, how do you guys manage that, right? Well, it's like you probably, I don't know if you guys feel the same. Like sometimes you feel like you just want to like show like a little bit of your personality, or maybe like even just express yourself a bit more, right, in the workspace. But somehow, like, you just see yourself like just pulling yourself back from doing that.
I feel like people can take advantage of that. That's
Yeah.
why. And people see you differently when you act a certain way. So like if you don't act like a corporate way, people will see like you act different, they'll put you in a category. Like they'll see you different. They won't treat you the same. You may not get the same advantages as somebody else because you look different or act a certain way that they're not familiar with. So people tend to like go towards things that they're more familiar with. So I think it's a good thing to do to have those two separation. But I feel like people should be able to do that. But at the same time, we know they promote that. But then on the background, when you do that, they look you a different way. They look at you, oh, he's acting a little too black and all that stuff. So I think it's more like a race thing. So
Do you feel like you faking yourself though, in order for you to like
no, because
coexist?
what
or-
happens at my job and what happens in my personal life is none of my job's business.
Yeah.
So
I think that's the same way I feel
Same
also,
for me.
right? Where like
Yeah.
I feel like I mean I do enjoy like those interaction at times, and I mean it makes me like kind of like know my teammates like a lot more.
yeah,
But sometimes I just feel like some of the things that do in my personal time, I don't feel like it's probably that interesting for me, like take like the meeting time just to talk about it, right?
yeah.
But one thing that I didn't find like very interesting, right? Like we had like some team events back in November when I went down there in Richmond, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when we at work, right, like in the location, these are people that I've been working with virtually for a very long time. It's all professionalism, right? Or like even like if they telling jokes, it's usually like clean jokes and stuff,
Mhm.
which is fine. But what I noticed is like when we go out for like dinners at night, right?
Yeah.
I heard like one of the managers, like he could not speak like completely for a good 2 minutes without like using like a curse word.
Yeah.
And I was just that amazed, man, looking at this guy like, huh?
It's the motherfucker that gives you orders.
I was like, huh? Really?
Yeah.
You talk
man.
like this? I was like, wow. It's not like it's a bad thing, right, boy? You just get to like see like the personal life of those personal side of those people, right? And
Yeah.
which makes me like even like connect more with them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just found that very interesting. I was like, wow, okay.
I had a manager, bro, where during the day he's normal, right? But then as soon as he hit 5 o'clock, he was like, "You gonna meet me at the bar? All right, all right, all right, all right." Literally, he will be there until 12 to 1 a.m.
Damn. Yeah. See,
And sometimes he buys stuff for people.
Listen,
nah, he's
tabs
got a
on me,
problem.
tabs
Trust
on
me,
me.
he's got a
I ain't gonna
problem.
lie to you.
If I got power home,
He's got a problem for sure.
Nah, he live by himself.
No, he's
Yeah,
got a
man.
problem, bro.
Yeah,
I know
man.
people
He used
like
to he
that.
used to live in a high rise building that pays like I think he was paying $3,000 a month, but then he sold that, and then got like a van, RV van.
RV.
My
Yeah.
man
So he
trying
lives
to
there
say
with
he's
his dog.
lonely,
He
man.
becomes a hippie.
Marco
Yeah,
trying to
so
say
he
he's
travels
lonely,
around.
man.
No, it got a problem,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
No, look, like for my job, when I was detached and stuff, there was a dude, right? Every night he'll go to parties and drink. Every night he goes partying, drinking. And one time he didn't show up to his post on time. It was freaking 9 a.m. was not there. He's supposed to be there at 6 in the morning. 9 a.m. is not there. 10 a.m. is not there. 11 is not there. He showed up at 2 p.m. Guess who was in his position while he was gone?
His manager.
The big boss, his manager. So he got, I think we're supposed to come back like in a week. He got flown out 3 days before we had to leave. So they literally called a deployment for him to get him out of there because he got put on, what do you call it, leave? Because of him drinking, because he had a drinking problem and everything. And apparently he was going through a divorce with his wife. So
yeah.
that's why he was just drinking and partying.
Yeah, that's not
It's
fun,
different,
man.
man. So people that do that, that just sit and drink, bro, I don't know. I can't do it. So
Yeah.
I like when, you know, my manager's telling me, like, for example, oh, they went fishing, or, you know, they bought like this exercise equipment, like something that's adventurous. I want to hear stuff like that.
yeah.
Right, because he's not my manager, but he's the scrum guy, and he runs twice a day, exercise twice a day. You know, he talks about the food that he eats. He has a expensive bike that costs like $8,000. He does crazy stuff. You know, he served in the military, Navy particularly. He's been to Middle East. You know, for military and for work as an IT. He's been to a lot of countries. We talk about coffee. We talk about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like every day is a new thing. He might come in smelling good. I'm like, man, I like that. I like what you're wearing. And then all of a sudden, we just started talking about it.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, he would send me the link of whatever it is. It could be
Yeah.
a shoes. You know, it could be anything.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, cool. That's a cool thing to do. Like people
Yeah.
do that at work with me, but I'm always the one asking question about them. I'm not always the one to be like, oh yeah, this is what I did. This is blah blah blah, this and that. It's more like they're telling me stuff. I'm like, oh, interesting. Tell me more about it and all of that stuff. But I don't kind of go out my way. Oh, guess what I did this weekend? I went kayaking with my friends. Like I don't do that. So
Oh man, I feel bad for y'all, man.
Why?
Oh my goodness, you are living a miserable lifestyle.
Is it? I don't think so.
I feel bad for you. Cause me, man, I work, man. My team is like my family, man. We go out for each other. Like when I came to Maryland, they asked me, "Hey, man, you make it yet?" Hey, man,
Yeah.
Hey, man, you make it yet? I said, "Yeah, I make it."
yeah,
They were like, "Well,
that's
why
like
you
your
didn't
second family.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, man, why you didn't tell us, man?" They were like, "Hey, did you do what you were supposed to do? You went to the mall? You went to see your mama?
Yeah.
You spent time?" I was like, "Man, come on, man."
I mean, yeah, you pretty
Hey.
much live with those people.
Yeah, I like, just because I said it on my leave, that doesn't mean that you have to tell me I have to do it. They were
Like, they're just testing you at this point.
no, they're not. They just care because those are my people. Like,
Yeah.
when I talk to them, like, if we got something to get done, if I ask them, they would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
If they ask me, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I mean that's different because like you guys rely on each other. Us is just we're more like 9 to 5
So
to
strictly
where
business.
it's
Man.
strictly business because
Do your job, you get paid.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I know people like they'll overshare and then other people will use that against them.
I know those, man. After 7, we really need to know those type of stuff so we know how to attack the situation. Because we do certain stuff that are very stressful. We work with guns and things that kill people.
You don't want your
You
body to be
understand?
mad one day
Yeah,
and pull a trigger on you, man.
And those equipment.
So that's just for your own protection.
Nah. Not only
You say,
that.
"Oh God, don't try me. Don't waving your gun. Don't try me."
Nah.
You had a fight with your wife and now you wanna use a gun, huh?
Nah, but you gotta understand, there's other people's safety in there. So
Yeah.
you want them to be in a good mental space when they're working stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because one life is way too much.
Yeah, I mean, like in my some other job I've done, I've been like that with people. It's just you get to some places and you see how people act
Right.
first, and then you can be like, okay, this is how comfortable I can be around them, kind of thing like that.
You know, there's always the work gossip.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
You will hear it one time, you know, two times.
If you don't know about work gossip, it's because it's about you.
Right.
I'll tell you that right now.
And once you hear it one time, just know not to share your stuff anymore. Because once you do, next person's gonna know, the next person's gonna know.
Now we got this thing called the PNN News in the military, the Private News Network.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that sounds like a gossip.
Word of
gossip
mouth.
group, man.
It is. It's called PNN.
Oh,
Well,
That's like a DM, man.
man. When it goes on the PNN,
Yeah.
it's likely 100% accurate.
Yeah.
You know, your bro, he made it to the PNN news.
yeah, it's like, ooh, you made the PNN News. Oh, you fucked, man.
Yeah.
Wildly 100% right.
That is interesting, though.
Yeah.
You know, one thing. I don't know if you guys have time, but one thing I've been kind of like tuning into like lately, right? With the what's his name, the PED allegations and like things that's going on with him.
Yeah.
Man, I found myself in a rabbit hole, right? Just like looking into like all that stuff, like PDD, and got into like the Epstein. Have you guys heard about the Epstein, man?
Yeah.
I've always heard about like the Epstein Island, the Epstein, like incidents and all that. I thought I knew like it was around like sex trafficking, but I did not like know like actually what actually happened, man.
Yeah.
Man, there's things that are insane, man. Like, man, there's some crazy people. Did you guys look into it? Have you guys looked into it?
I know about it, but not
I've
the
seen it.
details and stuff.
I haven't really.
I've saw the
Okay.
documentary.
So what
Yeah,
it's on
happened,
Netflix.
right?
Yeah.
What happened, right? It's like this guy Epstein, like I don't know, like nobody knows like where he came from, like where he got his fame from or his money from. I mean, he just had like some connection, like with some very powerful people, right? And got a lot of money, and he was just like into little kids. Like there was trafficking kids, and he was using them, and he met this lady that her dad was a billionaire, and so she had like connection like other like famous and rich people.
Yeah.
So she was connecting him to all those people, right? And he would invite them to his place, and like he would like blackmail them, like have them do like things like maybe like yeah, like do like homosexual stuff, or like have sex with, like little kids and stuff. Tape all that stuff.
Yeah.
So now you under his mercy. Like he can tell you to do like whatever you want you to do and stuff like that, right? And he got raided. Actually he got arrested once, and it went to court, and he was supposed to face at least 40 years in prison, right? Somehow he ends up like leaving the court with like just 8 months in prison, and he's not even staying in prison, right? Because he also has like a work leave. He will leave like during the day for like 8-9 hours, go do his job, and just come sleep at the prison. That's after like all the evidence.
So he just changed his home address.
Yes, all the evidence that they had on him on like sex trafficking. These are like little kids like 15 and below.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy, man. Like how many people this guy was hanging out with, man.
Yeah.
Bill Gates,
The list.
Jeff Bezos, Donald Trump, like
Yeah.
the Clintons, like even like the Prince of the UK, man. Man, that dude got everybody, bro.
So is he making them do stuff like he's?
That's the whole thing. Like
man,
like
the
he
man
was
died.
having like all those people,
No, it ain't on himself. They kill him, man.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say.
The news is saying.
I mean,
yeah,
duh,
but
yeah.
We all know that's not true.
Yeah.
First of all, at a cell, where they will never put stuff like that in a cell for you to hang yourself. Where the hell you gonna get that strong stuff to tie?
Yeah, cause I mean, what actually happened also, right? Like the time when he allegedly killed himself, right? The electricity happened to go out that same day, and his
Suspicious.
Convenience.
his cellmates got him transferred to that same day, and all the security guards that were like on schedule, they end up falling asleep that same night, and this is like one of the highest profile prisoners, right?
Yeah.
They happen to put him in like one of the weakest prison cells. So yeah, that's why a lot of people like, man,
'Cause I
they
think
probably took his life because they don't want him to like expose like
he was gonna say some stuff, like he was gonna say,
Yeah.
point of fingers.
I was like, man, that is insane, man. Like, how did this guy, like, was able to, like, get all this, like, highly influential people?
These people with
it's
money,
worse than
man,
like
they
that.
can get away with a lot. It's because they control everything. They have money.
Yeah, man.
So it's hard for them to really, suffer any consequences. What do you think? Trump is never going to jail. Never. That dude got money.
A lot of it, man.
No,
You know?
this is what I say. Okay, when it comes to stuff like this, I believe that once you hold certain position in life, it's bad for the image. So they will make sure that it doesn't. But especially he already holds the highest position, nose to man in office. So I don't think if they're gonna do something, it's probably gonna be slapping the wrist. It's not gonna
Yeah, I
be
mean,
like,
it would kind of look bad on the
yeah,
U.S.
it's
government
gonna
also,
make- yeah,
This
so-
is some way that you had, like,
yeah, so
ruling at
it
one
can't
point.
be. You can't do that.
Yeah.
That's my opinion, but I might be wrong.
I mean, that's true. I mean, it's hard. I don't think they would jail a president.
What do you think? Do you think, they have, like, enough evidence on him, though, for him to be...
No.
So is that...
I mean, there's
Who,
a lot of
Donald Trump?
evidence, but
Probably is.
it still won't put him in jail.
He's probably paying those off to get those
Nah,
evidence destroyed.
Again, that's the president. You can't. It's hard for you to just say I'm gonna go jail him. It's just hard. It's never been done before.
I don't
How
think
much
it's
of it is just allegations from like the opposing side that just to make sure?
No, this is true. It's
They made
proven record audio that is circulating on the news. The news, network are showing all of that stuff.
What is it exactly though?
But I'm being
You know?
No, the thing is that you can get audio, right? Did he actually did it? That's the question. So they found all this evidence, but did he perform what he said he was gonna do? That's where the problem is. The
Oh,
facts.
like they're taking over
Yeah.
the government. Oh.
Yeah, so they got all this stuff, but did he actually say do it?
But again, you have to understand. Trust. If Trump wasn't a president, he would have been in jail right now.
no because
That's the
Maybe.
people. The people.
no, but because he
Maybe.
became a president and that put a light on him. But if he hadn't become a president, they probably wouldn't have cared. It's just another rich asshole just running
You
around
know why I
and
say that?
whatever.
Why the people who did the 7th? Is it January 7th?
January 6th.
Right. The people who did the election, they're in jail, serving time.
Yeah.
Right. So why won't you think that if Trump wasn't a president, he would have been in jail?
That's probably right. He wouldn't have been in that position. They have to kind of push like, oh yeah, he did something wrong. We have to put him in jail. But they're trying and trying.
Those people didn't necessarily. Let's say the people in for the election, they didn't necessarily weren't operating. The lies and this. They were just saying it,
Yeah.
and that's enough proof.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's
And
just-
Trump said it.
and
again,
the justice systems feel like they have to do something because
he's a
they
president.
want to
so-
serve justice, and because of that they have to pursue it. Be like, oh, we want to stand for something, even if it's the president. We have to try. And
It's
put
just
him
the
in jail.
law, but again, he's okay. He's safe. Trust me, he's safe. He's not going to jail.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
just
I'm
what it
saying. It's not, but they're gonna try.
Well, they'll try. But
Yeah, I agree, man. But
Yeah, I see that. There's you guys really trying to get Trump locked up.
no, he's okay. He's safe.
Okay.
yeah,
Nah,
man.
man,
It's
but
just,
I mean, we live in a crazy world, man. Where I mean, it's like you just have to choose like what's least bad for me. That's how I feel like the candidates like right now, man. Well, I mean, at least like look, right.
I mean, not just for candidate, bro. We got food. Like, you think all the stuff is safe, and even so, though it's organic and all that stuff, it's really not, man. The amount of stuff they put in it is just which one is the least bad for me? Because at some point, some of the shit's gonna kill me, you know?
Man, that's why you go to Europe, man. They cook the
damn.
food right there.
Yeah, man.
Europe has healthier food than
Yeah.
I would attest to that.
That's why you go to
true.
Europe.
Yeah, man.
Europe is much more better, man.
Your pasta is cooked right there.
Yeah.
Here, pasta's frozen.
Everything is cooked right there. and then.
Microwave.
Yeah. Europe is good.
I agree.
It's
been
insane,
nice.
Had
man.
British food
But,
for a month, bro. Best food I've had.
You had a
outside of
British
England.
Really?
food
Some people
from
don't
where?
like it.
You know, it's
What would you have? Fish and chips?
You're gonna get canceled for that, buddy. No, I had a lot of stuff, man. They had potatoes. They had a lot of vegetables and stuff like that.
Did you try
Man.
the toast with the is it what's it called? It's a beans, but it's sweet.
They had beans that
With-
tasted like it was sweet.
Yeah, with eggs on top of it.
Yeah,
Fried eggs. You didn't
It
try that?
wasn't fried eggs. It was runny ass eggs, bro. And I don't
Yeah.
like runny eggs.
That's like their famous, breakfast food.
Yeah. They're like I ate it every morning, but like it's just I ate it because there's nothing else.
You mean running, like bathroom running eggs? What you trying to figure?
Like they crack the egg, put it in a pot, and then 2 seconds later they scoop it and put it in your plate.
Nah.
Not cooked or nothing, man. It's just it was.
It's a warm liquid egg, man.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up, man.
Nah,
And
I
some
can't
people
do that.
loved it. Some people loved it, but
It's good for weightlifting.
yeah, protein. It gives you protein and all that stuff. Because the more cooked it is, the less you get out of it. But I mean, it was good, man. I was on that boat, bro. Like I was the healthiest I've ever was for a long time.
Were you
I
exercising?
didn't get
though?
sick. Yeah, I was exercising and all of that. I didn't get sick or nothing, bro.
For 2
Like,
weeks.
Yeah, no, a month.
You was there for a month.
Yeah.
Why?
I was,
Just
you know,
why?
Yeah, okay. Safa was talking about going for 7. He went 7 days on a ship. You were there a month.
Yeah,
with
bro.
less.
I got fed 3 times a day, bro.
Wow.
I didn't have to do anything.
Well, at least you were working.
Yeah, I got fed
Because
like
if you weren't working,
I
then they'll be
slept-
boring as
Yeah.
hell.
I slept
Def-
regularly and all that stuff. Like I'd go to bed at like 9, 10, wake up at like 5:30 in the morning, and
Yeah, well, it's a
I did
completely
it for
different
30
ship
days.
also,
It was
though.
good, man. You
Like,
said what?
I mean, I was on a ship that's just packed with like entertainment. His ship, man, is
yeah,
just
there was
walking,
no
go to sleep.
entertainment for me, man. I had to bring my own downloaded movies and everything. So
Did you not hear when he said like he was going through like all the photos on his phone, man?
oh yeah.
I mean, so I went through all the photos on my phone.
That's the only time I had to, man. It's like I'm bored, just no internet. Let me just
No
scroll to
internet.
my photos. Yeah,
So
it's-
how were you communicating?
like they will give you they have a on ship internet, but it was shitty, and it would only work for like 2 hours a day. Like that's it. And then when it was working, everyone would pile up in the internet room and just use it, and it's barely.
It got
time
so
for you to go
slow.
in there. Yeah, so
But how do you call?
yeah, I can't really call. I have to buy a phone card. You know how like back home you used to buy phone cards to make phone calls.
Oh, that's what it was in the
Yeah,
ship.
yeah, you
Oh, wow.
went back in time.
They didn't
Yeah,
give you
man.
guys a radio?
I liked it. I had a radio for just work and stuff. Yeah, I liked it, man. Like it took me like it made me disciplined for that time, and I really needed that. So
You should have taken a flip phone then.
for what?
Well, to
I wasn't gonna be
discipline.
able to use it.
Well, you can call.
Or I call the Dolphins. No man. but
It looks like
was
you want to
good.
go back soon, man.
I mean, I would go, but I would not do a month, bro. The most I would do is 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
Lesson learned, huh?
Yes,
That
yes,
that would
bro.
really
No,
test
you,
my
you want to go
sanity.
to
the cruise?
Yeah,
Nah,
to
man, I would do the cruise, not the boat he was on.
I've never been on a cruise. I'm trying to do it. I'm probably gonna do it.
It's cheap, man.
It's fun,
It's
yeah.
nice. I feel like it's do 2-3 days. It's somewhat.
3 days.
Nah,
Nah,
you need more
man.
time
You
than
gotta
that,
do
bro.
that.
3 days.
You gotta
need
like
more
a week
time
at
than
least.
that.
The reason why I'm saying 3 days, they advised me whenever you starting, don't just go for 7 days.
I did 7 days.
Well,
I was just fine. I was just fine.
That one is different.
That's
And I can't swim.
Me too.
So you
if
gonna be
something
just
were to
fine.
happen, you just go, well, God, this is it.
Hey, yeah. That's la vie. That's life.
You don't know who sent your ass there,
That
but
is life. I probably
stuff,
signed.
man.
I probably one of those documents I signed. It's probably one of them was my death warrant. Man.
It's like, this
yeah.
time I'ma go.
Your family cannot sue if this big ass boat sinks.
Yep.
It's crazy, man.
Man.
Have you ever no you did say like you're not in the Marine, so you only have to be in the Marine for you to like be in the water like in one of those boats.
to
No,
swim.
Navy, Navy.
Navy, yeah,
Well,
sorry.
Marines, you can.
Marines, no,
You
it's
can.
part of their training too.
Yeah.
You have to pass that exercise.
Yeah.
It's part the army. You don't. Well, I don't know even.
So you guys are just on land.
Yeah, but it's beneficial for you if you know how to swim. Survival rate.
I mean, they could. I mean, don't like the Navy take your stuff, like the the trucks, all those stuff. Don't they carry it on the sea?
Wait,
Or you guys have your own ships?
The Department of Defense got their ships that deliver those.
Oh, okay. Those.
The Navy does the deployment for the Marines.
wait. So you're saying swimming is not a requirement for the army?
Yes.
Oh wow.
But Navy. Well,
It is.
It is.
Yes.
Well, Navy SEALs. That's the worst on you. Yeah. Even
Yeah,
Coast
man.
Guard-
I saw
Coast
some
Guard
of
has to-
some of the trains on those, man. They have them tied up under the water. I was like, hell no, man.
Yeah.
There's no way I do this stuff.
You train for it.
Ask
All
this-
of those are being trained for.
Ask this.
So-
reporter.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Kafuf was older brother, right? He did the Navy also, and he said when he joined initially, he did not he couldn't swim.
Mm.
He said they took them like all the way up like probably like 50 feet high, right? And the water is down. They just push them in the pool. Save yourself, bro. Save yourself, and that's for someone that have zero experience in swimming.
So what
man.
happens when they die?
They,
Bro?
nah, he said they let them like almost dry, then they can't get them out.
Yeah, man.
I was like, man, that is insane.
They have videos on YouTube where when they're on the ships, right, for fun, they would just jump in the water.
Yeah,
No
they
shit.
do that sometimes.
I'm like,
Yeah.
are you crazy? I'm not
Yeah.
jumping there.
Yeah, they do that.
They're like for like stress relief and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But only specific people like can do it. Not everyone. So
Okay, good.
Yeah, we have
Yeah, man.
water PT, man. That was a bad time for me. I don't know how to swim. You ever see somebody have a life jacket and still hold the slab?
I would do that, man. Nothing is never enough, man. The life jacket can never
you
be
gotta
enough.
like
I'm telling you the truth. You have a life jacket hard and you stick it to the side of the slab. That was me, man. I ain't
you
No,
know
gonna
how
no,
bad you
look,
gotta
look.
look in front of everyone else,
I,
bro.
didn't-
Look.
I really didn't care.
Yeah, when you're dying, man, like hell, that.
I didn't,
True that.
I didn't care. I'm out here.
You see all the white people just, and then you just see that one black mother.
For every one time I go down and back, they already went like 4 times.
Man, that actually happened to me, right? Like the first time when we went camping, me and Sammy, right? And the guy that we went camping with, the Brazilian guy, he got a jet ski.
Uh-huh.
Never rode a jet ski in my life. And this dude Sammy was just running his mouth, man. Cause I was supposed to like go ride with the guy like the first time, the guy that owns the jet ski. And Sammy was like, "Man, I know how to ride this stuff, man. I'm a pro."
You
Man.
know, someone say something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what got in me. I trust that guy, man. We got in the middle of the water, and that's like the farthest at the time I've
Did
ever
you
been
have
in the
a
water.
life jacket on?
Yeah, this dude flipped the jet ski. This dude flipped the jet ski, man. And we were just like in the middle of nowhere. I had my life jacket on, I was still freaking out, man. Bruh. I was like, God damn, man. I was freaking out. And I was like trying to wave my hand at the guy. I could see the guy looked so tiny from the other side. I could tell they saw us.
What were you saying? Were you like, help?
They saw us. Yeah, the guy saw us flipping like he was just there smoking his cigarette. He was just like, I would just let them figure it out. I was like, oh nah, man. It was just like in the water. I was like, man, I was there like freaking out, blaming Sami. Then we figured out which like flip the jet ski. I was like, man,
I
I
don't know if
would
they were
never
like
trust-
sharks.
I was like, God, man. I was like, this dude is crazy, man.
But that's me, man.
Damn.
I tell you, I got the life jacket on.
Yeah.
My boy told me, "Oh, come on, let me teach you how to swim. Take me, flip me over in the middle. I'm out there panicking."
Oh man, there was this one time too, Mugby, right? What's his name? Brunel was like a live guard in like one of these apartment pools. That's like probably like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was like in the summertime. We went to like his pool and stuff, just like chilling, hang out, right? This dude Mark picked him from nowhere, man, and just jumped in like the deep end. he jumped so confidently. We thought he knew how to swim.
Yeah. I love when people do that,
We
bro.
thought he knew how to swim, man. And the
Get out
guy,
the way.
and we start
And then they
seeing
start
like
floating.
drowning.
Yeah.
The whole time we thought like he was just playing. Also, this guy was actually drowning, bro. Kafufu jumped in and like pull him up, right? And like nobody just understood like why would you jump like in the deep end when you
Yeah.
know you could not swim, man? I was like,
Oh man. It
Yes, sir,
happens, bro.
my man said was trying to learn how to swim. Someone said you just gotta jump in the deep end. I was like, God, that was funny as hell.
Oh, man. That's
Like, that's the worst possible thing you could do. Just jump far.
Yeah, with more peak confidence, bro. I can see that.
Like you don't want to start from the, the low end.
Yeah, I can see that, man.
Man, that was insane. But yeah, man, I don't think we're ever gonna end this podcast, man. We're
Yeah,
like 2
bro.
hours, 30 minutes. Yeah, we're finally gonna wrap this thing up so you guys can start heading
Yes,
back.
sir.
You guys gotta break fast. But yeah, thanks so much again for coming on, man.
Yep. Abu,
No.
thank you for coming through, man.
Appreciate it,
of
man.
course.
Anytime, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the next time we all of us go to Sierra Leone, man. We gotta go see Big Yard, man.
Yeah.
I feel like you can do it, bro. You can have a whole Kardashian show in that place, man. Yeah, that
What
place
is that?
never lack drama.
Damn.
That's the
Man,
type
there's
of
always
place, man.
somebody
Shit. Always,
Wow.
man. Always something fun going on. But yeah, man, we will catch you guys in the next one.
Yep.
Peace out.
Peace out.
That's